Welcome to today's stream. Today we will be streaming Pathfinder Kingmaker. Last time we left off after having had a night where assassins invaded and killed guests of a manor, the Sword Lord, and the survivors were split, with some siding with Cartuccio and leaving with him, and others siding with us and leaving with us. We left off with having just finished those events and being on the road for the first time. And that we are now trying to find, what was it?
I require rest.
I believe we're trying to find a campsite of some sort. Oh, I'm about to die.
This is not the end.
Tear them apart!
Oh, there's more than one of you?
Protect me, please.
Let us strike as one!
There's way too many of you for me to be dealing with this right now. I'm gonna have to take a 5-foot step.
Serves you right.
And this is not going well at all. This started off exceptionally poor. Oh, and we missed. Okay. Hopefully this starts going better.
Do not falter! Onward!
You
Definitely needed
deserved it.
to oh, well, it seems like I'm having some internet issues today, so
Any last wishes?
apologies in advance for buffering.
Bring it! Tear them apart!
But this
Stay behind me!
okay, we've gotten two of the three of these taken care of, but
This is where
this fight has started poorly, and yeah, time to set up camp and rest. In camp, all characters will restore some of their lost hit points, and those capable of casting spells will replenish them. In camp, you need special resource rations. When you press R or click the rest button, an outline of a camp appears under your mouse cursor. A green outline allows you to click to set camp there, while a red one means that something is blocking. After setting up camp, click on the bonfire to begin resting. Once everyone has gathered around the bonfire, press the manage button to see a special camp interface used to set the resting time and distribute the following responsibilities among your party members. Hunting success will acquire additional rations. Camp camouflage lowers the chance of an enemy attack on the camp the same way Night Watch does. Being prepared successful dish will grant positive effects lasting 16 hours to a specific character or the entire party, depending on the rest. And special ability. Every party member has their own special ability. You can assign more than one job to a party member, but be careful that would prevent them from having a proper rest. While resting, your camp may be attacked by enemies. After dealing with them, click on the fire again to continue resting. It is usually better to avoid camping in dungeons. In dungeons, you won't be able to hunt, cook, or use certain unique abilities. Moreover, there is a higher chance of an enemy attack in such places. Okay, good to know. Let's skin and collect all.
Done with waiting. I've been taught if someone annoys you, you either pray or polish your armor. It is why
Let's
my
go
armor
set up
gleams
the
as it does.
camp here. We're working on this. This looks good. Okay, an hour. I don't. Let's just gonna go hour by hour, I think. Oh, that seems to have. Oh, darn it, my inventory weight is now too much. Too much by a great deal. Okay. Now comes trying to figure out what I can give people to improve stuff and what else needs dropped. Ooh, I got to keep the present from Tartushu. I'm gonna do that because I keep getting hit and it keeps being very bad for me. So I should probably try and minimize that. I don't think we have any other super special items. Okay, that's 10 pounds for 1 gold, so I'm not gonna feel bad dropping a whole bunch of these to lose umbrance. I really should go and do that. Okay, that's got a good go for gold weight, I feel. Wow, I have a lot more of these padded armors than I thought I did. Now let's see. Is this... That's kind of a good ratio. What other things do... That's a very good ratio. Dropping daggers won't get me enough weight loss, and the hide armor will be next, I guess. That puts us just under that, so we can go on and leave to the map now. Storms and bad weather greatly affect the game world. Good to know. So heading this way, so hopefully we will find... There we go, there's the trade post.
I'm hungry. When we stop?
All of your characters are fatigued. A fatigued character cannot charge and takes a -2 penalty to strength and dexterity. After complete rest, fatigued characters are no longer fatigued. We're right close to here, so... Oh, I'm probably going to enter a battle right going in here, I suspect. That's going to be a problem with a bunch of fatigued people.
Resting would be nice.
We should
don't
gather
you
our
think?
strength.
Okay, let's go have the sudden fight show up. I'm almost certain that's going to happen. Yep. Name of the Stag Lord, the lawful authority in the stolen lands. We demand this week's tax and some beer. And where's that pretty wife of yours, Oleg? She should serve us dinner. Quiet down, dimwit. Oleg, we're just here for the Stag Lord. Enter the money and we'll be on our way. Alignment and dialogue. Okay, that is a refresh. Want to drink some of my blood too? I'm sick of you, like locusts. You think you control everything around here just because you put up that painted rag of yours. Come here, squeeze us dry. Come again. You must be guests from Rostov. You know what? Lawful neutral sounds like what I feel like doing at the moment. My task is to clear this land of bandits. I'll start right now. We're too few for a fight. Let's call help from the camp. No way, just means we can rob a few idiots instead of just one. To arms, everyone.
I am superior!
We're playing with the auto end turn option enabled. This allows the game to end turns automatically when a character finishes their standard movement. I'm gonna say no, just so I can have a bit more control. Let's have Lindsay deal
Serves
with
you right.
you. That went very poorly.
You deserved it.
And we have an invisible fellow somewheres, and unfortunately I don't have anything to go and see him. Let's
Out of my
move over
way.
here and focus on this particular bandit.
Run
So-
them through.
Oh, you are going in the exact opposite direction I expected you.
Let us strike
That
as
is-
one.
A small problem at the moment.
Do not falter.
And Amiri, you can go and attack that bandit as well. Oh. You know, you were so good at hitting people in the last episode. In this episode, you're kind of struggling. Yeah, I'm not about to let myself easily get hit again.
Any last wishes?
I can feel the fatigue affecting everybody already.
Let's hear you cry.
Oh, darn. Missed with the second attack. And I'm getting really nervous for Oleg there.
Stay behind me.
Bring it!
Oh! Amiri turned him into paste.
Tear them apart!
You're already doing that, Amiri.
This is where I step in.
Okay, Lindsay, you're having a bit of issues with that crossbow.
Die.
And I'm having issues punching people point blank, so I guess I'm not one to talk.
Let us strike as one.
Get over there and hit him, or no? And end up just shy. That's unfortunate.
They go down!
Mary can hit him, luckily. Or she can miss. And that poor bandit is trying really hard.
Serves you right.
Hey, there we go. Crossbow bolt finally hit him.
Out of my way.
And
Run them through.
miss. And roundhouse kick to finish him off. I'm getting really nervous for
Do not falter.
our friend there. I was gonna take his one more hit and he's down. And I don't know if the game's gonna go, yeah, he gets to.
When we stop.
Oh. Huh. Unexpected, but acceptable. Level up. Victories in combat and other advances will reward your character with experience points. After gaining a certain amount of experience, a character will achieve a level up. This allows them to gain a new class or increase their level in one of their taken classes. This also provides other benefits, such as increasing the character's total hit point. So let's go ahead and collect everything. Unfortunately, the one person did get away in the end. The gate hinges are deformed and the deadbolt is broken. It seems someone didn't want this gate to close. Good to know. Oleg loved. Take that, you scoundrels. But now, the girl got away, a plague on her. It's turned to complain to the Stag Lord. They came before to collect taxes, but this time they'll come to punish treason. Now what are we to do? Well, I could send Svetlana somewhere safe and show those rats what's what. Dove, why are you here? I told you to stay hidden. It's all over. I saw it. I just need to be sure you were all right. My name is Svetlana. I'm sorry your arrival to our trading post turned out so unwelcoming. Oh, what option should we go with? Let's get to the point. Oleg moves his hand slowly. Who are they? They're the Stag Lord's gang. That's who. Land's team with bandits like bedbugs in a beggar's hut. You just stirred them up. They have a camp not far from here. I expect they'll return in full force in half a day, maybe less. Stag Lord won't take an insult like this lightly, and his henchmen are more like demons than men. I feel like going the chaotic neutral route. I'll help you. I'm not really interested in your post, but I never back down from a good fight. Well, thanks, I guess. I might even be able to scrape some sort of reward together for you if you manage to defend the post. We have to hide Svetlana. Please don't argue, Dove. Now we also need to decide on a plan. Go ahead and look around. There may be some tools that can be used for battle. There are some pretty solid traps around. Some tar and a box of alchemist fire, looks like. Alchemist fire. We could put it by the gate, light it off with a burning arrow, and when those bandits are nearby, that could set the posts on fire. Oleg shouts, surprise. Well, maybe if we covered the walls with something to protect them. Alright, I think it could work. I'll even shoot the arrow myself. I used to be pretty good with a crossbow back in my day. What do they want? Those bloodsuckers think they own this land. They come, take what they want, and steal the better part of our money every month as a toll for their leader. They even broke our gate so we couldn't try to hide anything from them. No one knows exactly how many there are. Sometimes only 5 or 6 come. Sometimes it's a whole Sometimes it's a whole gang. I'd have shown them what for long ago if not for Svetlana. Don't know what good training will serve with those bloodsuckers. Come back and take anything, but have a look. What good it will do is let me go and convert a bunch of... Okay, I can't just look like that and... Okay, the short sword looks a whole lot more like a broken sword, I'm going to be perfectly honest. But this will let me go and sell off a bunch of junk and make some money. Don't think that gold has a weight and it doesn't have a weight, and that's all the more reason for me to reduce how much weight I'm carrying. Ooh, that's a masterwork. Fortunately, the armors right now are not super... Ooh, a potion of enlarged person. Unfortunately, it's going to give me a reduction to... It's going to give me a reduction to dexterity. Otherwise, I would consider having Omen do that because I believe being a size larger would also increase the damage I do. Carved urn, grinding scales, horseshoe, silver disc, chainmail. Ooh, a masterwork Shaku, which is also a monk weapon. I might keep that for the moment. Our figure I can sell, decorated scabbard I can sell, wooden mug I can sell, silver chain can be sold, Train sold, agate sold, blindless, your medallion, great axe. I'll actually keep that for the moment. I think I might see if Amiri can use it. Same shirt, leather, short bow, scroll of raised dead, calcium belts, plate. I think. Oh, got the bloodstone. Sell the map. Sell the ink. Oh, we've missed the thing of armor right there. Is there anything over that Oleg is selling that screams, yes, go grab that, that's important? I'm not really thinking that there is at this particular second. Maybe the heavy shield, but I don't think that that's... Ooh. A ring of protection, but I can't afford it, so... And a small bag of holding, I also can't afford it. Those two things are good seeming, but I can't afford either of them, so... Let's see what we can
I won't be halted.
find around here and possibly figure out. As much as I would like to take that stuff. Not gonna steal from people who have been getting messed with by bandits. Character might be lawfully evil and do some morally questionable things, but I feel like their code of conduct would prevent them from just... There's some disgusting slush in the pot. Seems to be tar. Fill the tar near the trading post entrance to help slow down the bandit.
Resting would be
Onwards.
nice,
What else can we
don't you think?
find around? Maybe something back here? Potatoes. Stack of potatoes indeed contains nothing but potatoes. Good to know. Laundry hung out to dry. Not really seeing anything else. Maybe over here, but I think this crate's just gonna be... Yeah. I'm gonna leave the crate be.
I lead. You follow.
Oh. Boken. I'm Boken, local herbalist. What brings you here? Use your help find the bandits. Where's this coming from? Want an old man like me to fight? Here, take this potion. Consider that my help in your fight. Tell me about yourself. What's there to tell? I'm an herbalist. Make potions and sell them. Gather herbs, roots, berries. I live in the forest, live off the land. Since leaving Rostov for these parts, I ended up a merchant here at Oleg and Svetlana's post. They let me in out of kindness, help me with things. They bring me water or firewood when it's cold, an occasion barrel of honey. They're good people.
We should
Talk with
gather our
Svetlana.
strength.
Can you tell me about the person? That must have been Boken. He sells potions. Lives out in the forest like a hermit. But he comes here every day. He knows every tree and bush in the area and how they can help you. The Saglord gang wants him to work for them. He lacks the courage to fight those bandits, but he won't just walk away from us. He has a good heart, even if he grumbles a lot. Especially recently. Sure, there are more important things to discuss? Well, alright. We're just honest people who came here from Russia. We fixed up the old fort to house travelers and give merchants a place to trade with the locals. We also deal with the occasional huntsman in the area. What does any of this matter when those bandits come back? They'll either drain us dry or kill us. we have more options with him? Let's go for Diplomacy 16. The bandits here bother you as much as Svetlana and Oleg, maybe more. Help us get rid of them for good. Succeeded. Well, alright. I'll show those troublemakers. They'll learn better to chase an old man around. Someone might even write up some verses about me. Maybe even heroic ones. Please be careful. Go ahead and help, but leave the heroic stuff, you hear? So I think that's about it. Let's wait for the attack. Fear not, I'll stand between you and the scum. You're under my protection. Finally, a fight. Was bored with all the talking. Well, these aren't the heroics I was hoping to write about, but I guess even the greatest heroes had to start somewhere. See, you're not easily cowed. I beg you, be careful, and please don't let Oleg do anything too risky. But Lana, go hide inside. We're going to go meet our guests. 6 hours and 40 minutes passed. Wow, that actually took care of a number of people. Like, all but 2 of them. Okay, I guess there's more, but for the initial wave, it took care of all but 2 of them. Dear goodness. And Miri, I want you to move there. I want you to kind of try and block people heading towards Oleg. Of course, I say that, and there's people going and launching arrows at Oleg, which harms my goal. And that bandit did not take much at all from my punch. Get a charge in.
This didn't work. I must be doing it wrong.
Oh, I thought we could. One enemy creature within 0. Oh. Oh, you must move before your attack, not after. Move at least 10 feet directly toward designated opponent. You must have clear path towards the opponent. After moving, you may make a single melee attack. Okay, so there. Okay, whatever game.
Me.
Thought I understood better, but obviously not. Oh, and there's all the bandits at the back coming to run in now. Ow. I have freaking 20 AC. I would think it'd be harder to hit. Ow. I'm on fire now. I'll admit I was expecting to be harder to hit me, but they're still going pretty good at hitting me. Let's send you to deal with Hap. And you missed. I still got a hit in on him. And I can't hit worse anything as well. Oh, and I'm low on health. I'm gonna go down when that fellow throws another firebomb, aren't I?
This didn't work. I must be doing it wrong.
Try and hit him. Now go after the monk again. Please aim further away. Ow. I should have moved away. I knew that was going to happen, and I didn't move away.
You deserved it.
I also just realized I forgot to go and level up. That's unfortunate. Ooh, Haps is down. So Mary can start moving towards our archer back here. I'm unconscious. The bandit's dead. There we go. That time I'm able to get charged to work. Oh, and he's down for the count. Ooh, an unidentified cloak. That could be extremely good or undeniably terrible. You rats got what you deserve. Now they'll know better than to treat honest people like cattle. And our Boken here taught them a thing or two as well. Now, my lord, head on up to the guest rooms on the second floor. You deserve some rest after such a battle. I need to clean things up. And this is for your efforts. Now don't offend me by trying to turn it down. Just take it. An honest fight deserves an honest reward. If there were more common practice in this world, I think life would be so much better. Let's go click on levels. So I'm going to take my second level, Stellan Monk, and that will get me Monk bonus feat and evasion. So that's nice. Don't have any points to allocate there, but I have 3 points to allocate over here. Let's put one more into perception, one into mobility, and let's put one into athletics. Now we get to choose a monk feat. So we already have crane style and dodge. Improved initiative will make it so that we can attack faster. Deflect arrows. If I have one hand free, I can use this feat once per round. When I would normally be hit by an attack from a ranged weapon, I may deflect it so that I take no damage from it. I must be aware of the attack and not flat-footed. Attempting to deflect a ranged attack doesn't count as an action. So that might be a good option, especially since we seem to be dealing with a large amount of ranged people right now. Combat reflexes. You may make a number of additional attacks of opportunity per round equal to your dexterity bonus. With this feat, you may also make attacks of opportunity while flat-footed. That sounds really useful if I can get in there and kind of stop people from doing stuff. Blind fight. Melee. Every time you miss because of concealment, you can reroll your mischance percentile roll one time to see if you actually hit. Invisible attacker gets no advantages related to hitting you in melee. That is, you don't lose your dexterity bonus to armor class, and the attacker doesn't get the usual +2 bonus for being invisible. Invisible attacker bonus do still apply for ranged attacks, however. You also gain immunity to gaze attacks. I think it's between combat reflexes and deflect arrows. Admittedly, what's taking me down right now is melee attacks. So I'm more inclined to go with combat reflexes right now. And hopefully that will go and help me better protect my party members. So everything looks fine with that. So let's go have oh, I forgot your name again, Valera? Yes. I feel bad for getting your name, but I've only interacted with you briefly. You're out here. Oh, Valerie. So Valerie, auto level up, you'll get burst barrier. At second level Tower Shield, Specialist can use hit shield or use his shield to screen himself from burst spells and effects, gaining a +1 bonus on reflex saves against them while employing a Tower Shield. This bonus increases by +1 for every 4 levels after second, to a maximum of +5 at 18th level. And a weapon focus for bastards. Okay. That's useful to know. Lindsay will get well versed. Bard becomes resistant to the bardic performance of others and to sonic effects in general. Bard gains a +4 bonus on saving throws made against bardic performance, sonic, and language dependent effects. Point blank shot. Get a +1 bonus attack on, or get +1 bonus on attacking damage rolls with ranged weapons at ranges up to 30 feet. That sounds pretty good. You've got Hideous Laughter as a spell. So this could be useful if I can remember to actually use spells. And then let's go see what Muri's getting. Lethal Stance. Barbarian can focus her strikes. She gains a +1 competence bonus on melee attack rolls and thrown weapon attack rolls. This bonus increases by 1 for every 4 levels the Barbarian has. This is a Stance Rage power. A Barbarian can't have more than 1 Stance Rage power active at a time. If she activates a Stance Rage power while another one is active, the current stance immediately ends. And Uncanny Dodge. The character can react to danger before her senses would normally allow her to do so. She cannot be caught flat-footed, nor does she lose her dexterity bonus to AC if the attacker is invisible. She still loses her dexterity bonus to AC if immobilized. Character with this ability can still lose her dexterity bonus to AC if an opponent successfully uses the feint action against her. Character already has Uncanny Dodge from a different class, she automatically gains improved Uncanny Dodge instead. So that's useful. And everyone's leveled up now, so let's go take our rest. Go talk with Svetlana. That's all over. Even if there was a fight, we'll talk tomorrow once I finished working. So I guess it really is just time for us to go take a nap. Let's save with
Anything else?
a pretty well accomplished fight. I'll be perfectly honest, I want to take all of that, but
We do it my
I'm going to try and be good nature and not rob the people that were getting robbed. 17 hours and 27 minutes. You wake up from a nasty dream that tortured you almost all night long. In it, you saw a wall of unnaturally thick fog that surrounded you, slowly moving closer and closer. Quick look out of the window, and you find that the fog was not a figment of your imagination, not a dream. Then,
Hear me. Please hear me. Can you hear me? Please.
yes, I can hear you. All your ethereal voicing. I could go with option 2, but I feel like that would be dangerous for my health for a number of reasons. Let's see. Who are you?
Who am I? Just a tear shed by the land itself. The bitter sigh of nature. I am a nymph, the guardian of this area. A defeated guardian. Call me the guardian of the bloom, if you wish.
What do you want from me?
Aid, salvation. We have a common enemy, and long have I searched for someone who can defeat him. The one you call the Stag Lord. As a storm strikes ruthlessly with gusts and lightning, the Stag Lord wreaks havoc with the swords of his servants. And not just in the world of people. The land also suffers from the evil he brings. My forests and my flowers suffocate in this fog. Soon, even I will vanish, as the last ray of light fades at dusk.
I'm becoming more and more suspicious of you the longer you talk, but let's go if the Stag Lord is responsible for the fog.
Yes, it hides his fortress as well as his dark deeds. But while responsible, he did not create this affliction. It is the work of a powerful druid who has betrayed even himself. I know not why the powers did not leave this renegade, but even I was unable to defeat him.
I feel like you're a lot stronger than me, and I feel like once I ask how I can help you, I have a feeling you're gonna go tell me to fight that druid.
This fog, it enshrouds, entangles, suffocates. If only I could learn how it was created. But my powers wane. I have barely the strength to call out to you. All I know for certain is that somewhere in this forest lies an old house, and it echoes with the remnants of a strange power. The Stag Lord and his druid were there. The fog hides this place from me, but I can point you to the bandits' camp near the Thornford. Make them tell you where this place is. Go there and listen to the echo, catch the whispers, search for anything that can tell you how the fog was created. Once the fog clears, nature will breathe again, and you will be able to easily find your way to the fortress of our mutual enemy.
I'm still very suspicious of you. You know, let's just show up in the middle of the night. None of the people can hear or see the strange nymph. They're all still asleep. I'm not going crazy, I'm completely sane. It's not like getting knocked unconscious several times could have possibly done anything to my mental health. Okay, you know what? I'm going to choose option 2.
Beauty is so tender. It can so easily be crushed under the blows of cruel fate. But you can save it from being undone.
That was not the response I was expecting, but I'm also still alive, so I'm fine with that. Alright, I understand. Farewell.
I don't believe in fate, stranger. But our meeting seems more than a coincidence.
Safe location. There are no threats in this location. It is a sort of headquarters where you can prepare your party for a new expedition. In such locations, companions don't follow you around and will go about their own business. You can speak with them freely to get to know them better. Once you exit this location and return to the global map, you will be able to choose your companions you wish to take with you, leaving the others here. Whenever you meet a new companion but don't want to include them in your party right away, that companion will travel to this location on their own. Huh, good to know. Oh, you've got a tiny little box here I can interact with. Guide for Travelers, Hunters, and Explorers of the River Kingdoms, Volume 5, Monsters and Beasts. I want to take it, but I'm gonna leave it be. Ooh, little kitty. But, let's head downstairs. Lindsay. Just a moment. How should I put this? Oh, I know. Oh, that's a mean option. I'm not doing that. Okay, so let's ask them about their ring. This was a gift to me from my first teacher. Magical, imbued by powers of Shellen, no less. When I get myself in trouble, it transports me to a safe spot. So please don't be angry with me if I suddenly disappear from a fight. I'll wait for you here. Promise. Oh, interesting. Good to know. Just don't leave without me, of course. I could write whatever you tell me, but if I want to stay cooped up in a dusty room, I'd still be sleeping through lectures at the academy. NRL 8 Eyes. The elf looks straight at you through the tangled hair over her fallen face. Hey, you're an adventurer, right? Seeking your fortune in the stolen lands. You aren't the only one of your kind here. Take my advice. Keep your eyes open and watch your back. Sometimes the one who call themselves your friends are more dangerous than your enemies. Judging by the elf's voice, it's obvious that she started the day with a jug of wine. Who are you? The elf grunts. Anarel Eight Eyes. Once upon a time I was famous throughout Absalon. Anarel Eight Eyes of the Reckless Six. Well, glory passes quickly. A few miserable decades later and no one recognizes you on the street anymore. What a shame. Why are you called Eight Eyes? Once long ago I could spot an enemy and pin him to the wall before he could even think of attacking. Some said I had 8 eyes and looked all around at once, but it seems I've outlived my nickname. Anaro stretches her arm forward, her palm trembles noticeably. Been drinking so much lately, it's best I don't test my skills too often. A famous Pathfinder? Here in the middle of nowhere? Why? Want to know how one could exchange the life of a Pathfinder for this sorry drunken rat hole? The light in NRL's eyes goes out as if someone had blown out a candle. You lose all of your friends because of one scumbag and then you'll understand. I was the only one to return from the final campaign of the Reckless Six, and whatever is left of me can't be called a seeker anymore. Here's the story. Our leader, Vermeltz, was the best of us. Wise, brave, friends with everyone. One of those friends, Adavan Adrasant, sent him a disturbing letter, held upon mention of some ancient books of the art of necromancy. Secrets like those are best left hidden forever. Trust me, I've seen what that kind of magic can do. To make a long story short, these volumes were supposedly hidden in the catacombs of Gallowspire. Decided that the books should be retrieved and kept safely by the Society. We gathered in a tavern, discussed the expedition, and proceeded to Ustalav. It was a normal mission, a quick and quiet recovery, but everything turned out to be much more complicated. Barely made it through the Witchgate Forest, all those terrible living trees, undead druids and their arches of bone. It was a miracle we managed to make it out alive. We'd chosen Wren Church to stop at, marked on Vermelt's map as a safe enough haven to hole up in and lick our wounds. How I wish that had been true. Vermelt was the first to perish. He was attacked by one of the monsters hiding in the stables, tossed him about like a feather and drew him down an ancient well. His shout echoed for a long time and I didn't hear the sound of him landing. Then... enough. I shouldn't have gotten into this. Who am I to stir up others' feelings with all my chatter? Better forget about it for now. Maybe I'll tell you some other time, but not today. I want to know more about the Pathfinder Society. What exactly are you interested in? What is the purpose of the Society? School of Adventurers. Search for those who are eager to test their skills. We educate them and give them ideas about where on Galarian they might seek their fortune. They look for forgotten knowledge, secrets, and lost artifacts that I can hover over green stuff and it brings up a little pop out. That's neat. That was probably a tutorial tip that... oh, I'm getting distracted. Yeah. We exchange experience, share knowledge, and keep careful records in case it proves useful to future expeditions. And also, we publish books for thrill seekers and ward urban teenagers from wealthy families. Galarian. The planet Galarian orbits a yellow sun in the far reaches of the material plane, third of 11 in orbit. This blue planet contains vast oceans and lush green lands, and is the perfect environment for countless cultures. Indeed, Galarian is the most populous planet in its solar system. Its innately hospitable and life-sustaining environment is presumably the work of the gods, so astronomers sometimes refer to Galarian as the child. Astronomers of other planets, however, often refer to Galarian as the cage, in reference to its cosmic role as the prison of the mad god Rovagug, who lives bound at the world's core. That sounds like a hazard to everybody's health. Ooh. That gets me a nice little pop out of that. Yeah. What kind of members does the society have? All sorts of adventures. We have representatives from all races, religions, and beliefs. Grand lodges in Absalon, but there are many smaller lodges throughout Galarian, and the venture captains direct pathfinders to their goals from all across the corners of the world. There are many renowned heroes in the society, and many scoundrels as well, whose service to the society has brought them fame. Absalom. For more than 4,000 years, Absalom has been the city at the center of the world, a metropolis-sized showcase of the greatest treasures in all Galarian. The city not only holds a key strategic position for both commercial and military endeavors in the region, but encompasses the site of the ascension of 4 deities and claims to have been founded by none other than the last Aslanti, the god Orodin. And Pathfinder Society. The Pathfinder Society is a globe-spanning organization based out of Absalon. The membership consists primarily of Pathfinder's adventurers who travel through Galarian, usually inconspicuously, and explore, delve, and otherwise experience the lesser-seen parts of the world. They send journals documenting their travels back to their adventure captains, who also assigns them new missions and suggests new places to explore. The most exciting and illuminating of these journals are compiled in the Pathfinder Chronicles, an ongoing series of books that collect the histories and mystery of Valerian for its membership and the general public. We'll talk about this later. I have to go. And let's go talk outside. Go talk about, like, greetings. You certainly ruffled those villains' feathers. Well, anyway, new day, new troubles. Have you seen the fog? Never seen anything like it before. The road to Rostov looks like someone spilled milk and it just hung in the air. I couldn't see anything through that soup, not even with a torch. It was like witchcraft to me. But the Stag Lord is involved somehow. Rumor says he deals with all kinds of bad magic. Let's have you show me your wares, Oleg. We'll go ahead and sell the cheap armors and the weapons that we're probably not gonna put any use to. I think that's good. Ooh, this is a Cloak of Resistance. Cloak grants its wearer a +1 resistant bonus on all saving throws. Bonuses of the same type usually don't stack. Oh, that's really interesting. I'm kind of tempted to give that to Lindsay. Let's go talk with Boken. Tell me what you have. Acid Flask, Alchemist Fire, Potion Barkskin, Potion Blur, Inflict Wounds, Remove Blindness. Wow, you actually have quite a number of interesting things, and I forgot to go check what all Oleg had. All the junk that I sold to him the other day. This bag of holding still seems like it'd be a good option for me to get in because it'll let me hold more stuff. But let's see if I can't find some of the other people wherever they might be standing around. Ooh. This is a hotkey thing that does something and I have no idea what it does. We'll figure that out another time. But I figured that I could maybe see a Mary and them around somewhere. But maybe I'm just oblivious. There's Valerie. Greetings. Everything is well, I hope? I'm ready for new orders. The stream's still having issues, so I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and save it here. And we will have an early end to the stream. I want to keep going longer and do more, but with the stream having had multiple issues and causing it to be buffering so frequently, I think it's better to just call an end to this episode and try to do a longer episode next week. Hopefully, I won't have all the issues with the internet next week. And hopefully, these issues don't persist to the streams later in this week. So, thank you to everybody who has watched the stream, who watches this later as VOD. I hope you have a great day. If you enjoyed the content, please subscribe to my channel. If you enjoyed the video, please like the video. This Friday, I'm going to be trying to stream more of Devil May Cry, and then Saturday, we're going to try and stream Abzu. And the stream for Abzu will be however long it takes to complete the entirety of the game, because it's not that long of a game. But thank you to everybody who showed up. Have a great day, and I hope to see you in the next video.